Hi guys, it's me, Lorri. I promised that I would show this a couple weeks ago in one of Jen Ever's videos. It's not like you're in her video. She doesn't make. She does live stream. That's what I'm trying to say. And I said I would show a couple of the weird little things that I make instead of buying. But I did originally buy this. I just made it better. And then one more thing is this. Okay. This looks really gross, but it's just ink. This is a Sizzix die case for the big dies. And I don't store them in them. I have a lot of them. And, well, I should say I used to have a lot of them. Maybe I only have about 10 now. I poked a hole in the lid. Can you see the hole? Maybe not. I don't know if you can see the hole. See? You do that with your Dremel tool. And yes, it cracked. Next time, if I do it again, I'll put a piece of tape. But really, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect it at all. This is a cheap chamois that you get 2 of these mammoth chamois from Amazon. They cost $10 for both of them. And when I want to use it, all I do is wet it. And then it works just like the Simon Says stamp chamois. That's that one. And I keep it in this box because I do. The second thing that I made is a picker-upper thing. This was a Marvy Jewel picker. It worked great. I loved it. But then the gummy stuff on the tip stopped working. Now I also have one of these, and I do not like it. Not at all. Because this gummy stuff that's in here, it gets on what I'm picking up. So I don't like this. So I don't use it. So I made my own. And I'm going to show you that it picks stuff up really great. You want to know what it is? This is beeswax. And kind of how I discovered this was I usually have a candle burning while I craft. And it is a beeswax candle. And I knocked the candle over onto this mat. And I also had glitter on this mat. I had sequins on this mat. I had everything on this mat that day. And when I peeled up the beeswax, absolutely everything came up with it. So as I wadded it up, I started like dabbing it to pick everything up. And amazingly, it came right off too. So, excuse me. So, I modified the top of this because I was going to throw it away. And I made my own picker-upper thing. It doesn't pick up big things. I'm going to tell you that now. But it picks up smaller things so that you can position them. And what I do is I just warm it up with my finger. No big thing. And then just pick. And everything comes off so easy. And I don't know if it'll pick paper up. It does pick paper up. It picks lots of things up. And pretty much it's free. All you need is a stick. Your stick could be anything. You could even use this if you wanted to. Just put your ball of wax on the tip of it. But I still don't think your lid would go back on. You could use the back end of a paintbrush, anything. Anything for your wax to sit on. It's like great. I love it. If I mess this one up, I'll make another one because I'm never going to buy another one. There's that. Now, this seems to be the thing everybody asks about. This is my homemade stamping tool. No, I did not have the original idea. I don't remember who had the original idea. I thanked her at the time. So, I don't feel bad that I don't know her name now. But I modified this a whole lot from the one she originally made. So, excuse me, I definitely made it mine. I don't, this is an old Cricut Cuttlebug embossing thing. I don't know what you call it. It came with my very first die cutting machine, and that was the little Cuttlebug, and it had 4 little squares in here that you could emboss. I don't know where those are. I never used this until I made this stamping tool. So, I cleaned it off really good with alcohol before I did anything. And I let it air dry. Then on the top here, it has, what is it called again? Let me see. It has Tack and Peel. And to do this, you're going to need 2 pieces of Tack and Peel. You will need, this is a whole piece right here, and this is just another small 1-inch strip. So you take one side, the yellow side of the Tack and Peel off, you put it on here as even as you can, and then that's all there is to that. Now about Tack and Peel. Tack and Peel has this piece of plastic here. You have to leave this plastic on it. But if your Tack and Peel gets dirty, you can just wipe it off, let it air dry, and it's just as tacky as it was before. Tack and Peel costs about, you can get these for $10 full price and probably $5 or $6 with a Nichols coupon. This serves 2 purposes. One, you can put your stamps like this, like the Stampin' Up! Stamps, right on it. And it stays. See? So you can also put clear stamps on it. Like, that one is really filthy. I'm not certain it will stick. But this one is still really filthy, so give it a little spritz of some water. Wipe it on something, not your nightgown, but it'll be okay. And then this should stick. So see, it sticks right there. And you don't have to pull the Tack and Peel up. But if you had a red rubber stamp, you know, like you've taken it off the backing, and that is what I don't have sitting here right off. I don't have one of those sitting here. The red rubber, you don't have to remount it on this foam if you make one like this, because you can just peel the Tack and Peel back and put your red unmounted stamp right on it. So you don't need, once you make this, you don't need to remount all your red rubber because it will stay right there. Okay? So that explains this piece right here. Now down here on the bottom, I have, unless you made it, you don't have it. some red, what do you call it? It's that really cheap craft foam, okay? When you're using these kind of stamps, the silicone stamps or clear stamps, you stamp on this red thing. It's your foam, okay? And paper naturally just clings very well to the foam. Maybe not the ripped up one, but it does cling really well to it. If you're using red rubber stamps, you just pull up the red, foam. I have it on this plastic that goes to this mat. This is an old Sizzix Eclipse mat. And my Sizzix Eclipse bit the dust. So I have extra mats. So I have changed it once. Because eventually the sticky rubs off. You can, a couple times, wipe this off with a clean baby wipe. And it just makes it tacky all over again. But after a while, it's really dirty. After a while, the tacky goes away. And when the tacky goes away, it's really easy just to pull this mat up and lay another mat down. Your paper will stick really great to the mat right here because it's tacky. Now, another benefit to making your own is that you don't have anything here to stop you from stamping your card. You can lay your card out like this, right? And you can stamp your card. If you're only going to do, you could shut this and stamp your card this way also. But if you wanted your card open, you don't have anything impeding you from opening your card. So, and then this is what you would stamp on if you had red rubber. And this is just Tim Holtz trim, and it's popped up on a 3M foam tape on the bottom so that your stamp stays the right height. Here it is for the silicone stamps or photopolymer. Then you take this off, and there it is for your red rubber. Okay, now I'm not going to try to give you exact measurements or anything like that because I don't know where to tell you to get one of these green things. I tried to find one for a lady that I go to a regular crop with every week, and I could not find her one. So I don't know where you find them. You'll maybe ask in your Facebook groups. But this, I wouldn't trade this for, because I've used the name brand ones. I used the one from We Are Memory Keepers, and I used the famous pink one. And unless I want it bigger, I wouldn't trade it. I have so much more control using this. And I have a nice, sturdy thing I can put pressure on to get a perfect impression. This is a perfect impression for a silicone stamp. I will show you real quick. This is a piece of just regular cardstock. So for this clear stamp, excuse me, I hope it doesn't fall off. Just put it wherever you want it, right? I still have guides. Lift it up. Ink it up with decent ink, because your ink matters. Get your paper back where you want it and stamp. There you go. Perfect for a silicone stamp. So, hey look, we even got our little stamp cleaner. Okay, so then, where did my red rubber one go? So the red rubber one, I'm going to pull this off. Now, it's not the most convenient thing in the world, but I like it. So then I can just put that there, put my red rubber stamp anywhere I want it, get my ink again, put it down, and I have a perfect impression. So say it wasn't so perfect, and you're saying, well, Lori, it's not going to be like one, because it doesn't hold it in the spot. Yes, it does. Look. No shadow, no halo, nothing. Perfect. Perfect absolutely every time. So, am I bragging? No, I'm not bragging. I'm telling you this so that you could make things for yourself instead of spending $50 on a toy, that you could spend $50 on paper or something else, and it just lifts right up. I'm going to put this right back down to keep it sticky, and that's it. I mean, it's a perfect every single time. And one of the things I like so much about it is that if I want it here, and I will tell you, sometimes I do have to, if it's a really new stamp, I have to go like this and put it here, because the really new stamps lift your paper up. But that really doesn't bother me because it rubs right off. So there's that. And it's there. So there are my things that I said I would show that I have made, and they work as good, if not better, than the ones that you buy. If my chamois gets really gross and dirty, I just go wash it with Dawn and all the watery ink, the water-based inks like Tim Holtz or Stampin' Up, I think, Memento. I think they all just wash right out. But this ink does not wash right out, and it stays stained. I don't care. I've been using this for a long time, and I will have enough of this chamois material to last me well into my old age. I have enough beeswax candles to remake this tip until I can't stamp anymore. So I showed so sorry. I think I'm gonna let you go now. And if you have videos of useful things that you've made, please post links down below, because I would like to go check them out. I know my friends on YouTube that subscribe to my channel would like to go check them out, because I always like making stuff more than I like buying it, because I truly have an addiction to paper. see you guys next time. Hopefully I'm over this horrible cough and cold. And y'all have a very nice week. And I hope that you're blessed and that somebody does something kind for you and you do something kind for somebody else. Bye, you guys.